Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've made any type of videos. So here we are, springtime, and I'm gonna go and do my curly hair routine. I just jumped out of the shower, so let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so here we are. My hair is out of my towel. It's split down the middle, but I'm gonna split it down the middle also this way, so I can go ahead and start brushing it. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I used in the shower. I didn't film the part of me washing the hair. I'm just gonna tell you guys, I used the Natural Mother's curl line, meaning I used the Natural Mother's curl shampoo and conditioner. If you hear that dingling thingy, that's my dog. And also Juice in the kitchen being extra loud. So I used this as a conditioner, and I used the Curl Talk shampoo and conditioner. So basically, these two things I used in the shower to wash my hair. And the way I clean my hair is by using an additional little device, or whatever you want to call it. This really gets into the roots and really takes all the dirt and the obviously gunk that's in your scalp. So I use this to take all the dirt out and soak my hair and cleanse it basically the best that I can. Now, since I've separated my hair, if I'm leaning down, it's because I'm taking the products and they're all here lined up. Now, since I've separated a hair, I'm gonna separate the back part into two sections. Okay, so since my hair looks a little bit dry up here because it was sitting in a towel while I was setting everything up, I'm gonna go and wet. This is a great mist bottle that you can use, and you can purchase it on Amazon, and I'll try to link everything that I've used in this video down below in the description bar. So we're gonna go and soak, and you see the mist here. I'm gonna try and show you guys. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. So now that everything is done and soaked in, I'm gonna go ahead and brush my hair with the Denman brush. I purchased this on Amazon, and I believe it was around $8 when I purchased it, but now I checked a couple of days ago, and my sister also wanted to purchase it, and it was much more expensive than what I purchased it for. So this is what I use, and I brush my hair. I never detangle my hair when it's dry or brush it dry because it's gonna cause breakage. So what I do is I brush it and detangle while it's wet. You can do this either in the shower or outside of the shower, whichever you prefer. So what I do is I brush, always I start with the ends. Now keep in mind that my hair is drier because it's been dyed, bleached, and it's been processed. So what I do is I start with the ends because they're usually the driest, and you want to detangle them first because before you go and touch the roots. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and detangle slowly the whole hair. Okay, the whole hair. So I start with the back. The back usually gets most detangled, then the front, obviously, because we sleep, we lay on the head, so everything on the back gets more matted or more tangled, so it's gonna take longer to detangle. So I'm gonna detangle everything, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so just something to mention: when you brush your hair, make sure that you always brush it out. What I mean by that is you grab your hair and you brush it away from the roots. If you brush downwards, you're gonna be straightening your curls, and you're gonna get your roots to go downwards. To have great volume, if you want your curls to be spiraled and very voluminous, you do not want to have them laying down on your head. You always want to brush away from your scalp, so that way your hair doesn't get stuck at the roots. Okay, so you're gonna do the same for the rest of your head. You're not gonna just do this on the ends, you're gonna do it everywhere, for your crown, for the front of your face, and also obviously for the back of your hair. Okay, now that the hair is completely brushed out, everything is detangled, it's still pretty wet, as you can see. If you can hear that crunching sound, that means there is a lot of moisture still in the hair left in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with styling. So the first thing that I will be doing, or the first thing that I usually start with, like in this specific video, I'm going to be mixing cream and mousse as stylers. I'm not going to be doing gel and cream or anything else. I've been trying to experiment with mixing different types of products, styling products, to see what gives me the best result. Last week I used only mousse and oil towards the ends, and then other times I've used gel and cream, and today we're going to be trying and using cream and mousse. Now keep in mind that you do not need to use a lot of these products to get your curls defined and beautiful. So for leave-in conditioner, I'm going to be using the Maui Moisture Curl Milk. Okay, this has been working great for me so far. Just so you can see, this is how much of hair I've lost, and that was 5 days hair. So I haven't washed my hair in 5, I think it might have been 6 days. So this is how much hair I've lost. Obviously this is dried hair, so it looks more than it actually is, but this is what I've lost in 5 to 6 days. Now the first step that we're going to be doing is going to be a leave-in conditioner. Now be careful. Some people really do not like using leave-in conditioner because it really weighs your hair down. That's only because of the amount of the product that you use. Like for example, for my hair, since it is fine hair, I have 3A curls and sometimes 2C curls on the back, depends. This P amount, I would say, or a little bit bigger than P, that's going to be perfectly enough to coat your whole hair. If you have fine hair, that's perfectly enough. If you put too much leave-in conditioner, it's going to really weigh everything down for you. So what I do is I dispose it in my hands just like this, and I go through the hair in motions like this, just like so, coating basically everything, trying not to go in with my hands like that, so I don't cause any little string hairs. Okay, so after that step is completed, we're gonna go into the styling product. As a styling cream, I'm going to be using the Twisted Sista defining cream. I found this at Marshall's, so I gave it a try, and I've been using it for around a month, and I really enjoy it. So they have other products such as like shampoo, conditioner, I think detangling creams, gels and stuff like that, but I only got the cream. Okay, so everything I've been using so far from them has been awesome. For the cream, this much. Okay, so you can see same amount as for the leave-in conditioner. Do the same, rub it in your hands and apply. This smells so delicious. It smells like lemon, like you've peeled a bunch of lemons and limes together and you've put them in that little bottle. That's exactly how it smells. Okay, scrunch up, make sure everything is deposited everywhere. Okay. And now we go with the third step, which in my case is going to be the Curl Talk Mousse Styler. This has been amazing. I've used mousse last time 15 years ago when I was in high school, and I just started using it around 2 months ago, and I've really been loving it. So with mousse, you just need to be very careful again how much you apply. Keep in mind that mousse, you have to shake it first, okay, and then you apply. It rises up, it's foam. So if you put too much, it's gonna be too much mousse. So probably around that much, okay? This is the amount of mousse I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be applying it exactly the same way. Okay. Put approximately the same amount in both palms, and I apply. So if you can hear this sound, that means you still have moisture in your hair and that everything is still pretty moisturized and hydrated, so your hair is not gonna, you're not putting products on top of dry hair. So what I'm gonna do now, and this is a different trick that I've been using lately that really helps. Now that we've put all of these products in and we've rubbed it with our hands, we have separated a lot of those curl patterns. And now those little parts, you see how we have these little strings here and there? Those little strings will be the ones that will cause freeze after they dry out. So what I would do, separate your hair and then go with your brush. Go with your brush and go through the hair so you can put all of your curls in the same. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same with this end. This is just to distribute the product evenly throughout the hair. Okay, it's not for, you're also still detangling if for some reason you did not detangle. Like in my case, my hair gets tangled very, very easy. So you're gonna do this, and there we go. Now, so we've done everything, we put our products in and everything. Now it's time to crunch up. Now the first thing that I will do is I go with my microfiber towel, and what I do is I put my hair down, obviously, and I start scrunching to take all the excess water out. Okay? So here is my hair. Now we take the towel and we scrunch up. I switch scrunching between my hands and the towel because the hands, I feel like they give me a little bit of a better curl definition, and then I just go and follow with the towel. So I think that will complete it. This is my hair with all products in, still pretty hydrated, pretty wet. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and diffuse the hair. Okay, I'm not gonna film the whole process. Everybody knows how to diffuse. I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of it, and then we will see you back with the end results. Okay, here we are with my hair. It's not completely dry, it's about 70% dry. I try to let the rest of the hair dry out by itself because it's mostly in the roots. The roots, it takes them the longest to dry out. So here it is how it looks, about 70% dry. Now what I do at the end is I'm going to grab one of my little oils. This is 100% pure oil by She Moisture. There you go. I put a little bit, like maybe 2 little pumps. I run it through my palms, and then I just touch, especially mostly working down the ends because the ends are the driest. And don't ever put oil, I would say. If you want to use what this kind of oil is, they're just going to be sitting outside on your hair. Don't put them on top because that's going to just weigh your hair down. Now please ignore my roots because they need to be done, and because of what's going on right now, there's no way of getting them done. So I'm gonna let them grow as much as they can, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Now that's basically it. I'm gonna shake my hair around. It's still very wet on the back, still very wet at the roots, but here it is. It's not going to be as voluminous on day one because the products are still working in, the hair is weighted down, it's not completely dry. So the best curly hair day for me is day 2 or day 3. Okay guys, so here while I'm checking myself out, I'm going to be inserting some pictures of the hair being completely dry. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this hair care routine is very useful to you, that you will try some of the products that I used, and then you will try some of the routine that I use for my hair. Let me know if you like to see more videos like this, and to see when I have updated my products and what other products I have used. And until then, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.